I'm Nate.
And I'm Kyle.
We're Theriaca.
And you're listening to Backstage Pass.
Hi, this is Randy Hollenbeck, and this is Backstage Pass. We're at Hard Rock Cafe tonight with Theriaca, Adelitas Way, and Classless Act. And I have Theriaca here with us, and I haven't talked to these guys since the fall.
It's been a while.
And it was right before the Taproot show. Can you tell me a little bit about that, guys? Who wants to go?
That was an awesome show. That was actually that show was Taproot's first show in like 6 years, and it was a really good show. We brought a bunch of people. They brought some people. It was an awesome set. And we had
first time playing at Craft House.
It was our first time at Craft House, yeah. And we developed a pretty good relationship with those guys. We ended up bringing them to our hometown in Steubenville a couple months later to do a headliner there, and it turned out to be a great show too.
And Nate, you're part of bringing them there with that venue?
Yeah, it was a series I like to call Bring Back Live. It's trying to bring in like bigger national acts to our direct hometown area in the Ohio Valley. And it worked out. It was a great show. It was probably the biggest crowd that area has had in decades. It was an awesome night.
And how many people can you fit in a venue like that?
The theater fits 600, and we pulled in 400 for that first show. So that's a pretty good crowd for, Taproot and a couple locals. It was an awesome night.
And by the way, I do have to shout out the other band that we had with us at that show at the theater, Chaos Killed. Those guys are amazing. They are honestly one of my favorite bands on the planet. So if y'all haven't checked them out, please search them and listen to their incredible music. So, yeah, awesome stuff.
What have you guys been up to? I saw you were in the studio recently.
We were, yeah. So we laid down one new song, and we worked with Mike Ofka again, because I guess I'm allowed to say it because he's announced it officially. He is selling that studio. So we were one of the final bands to actually record anything in that studio. He's still going to be recording. I think he said he's backing off a little bit on the producing. He's still going to do it. He's going to be more mobile. But Mike Ofka is an incredible producer. We love working with him. He did us so well on our first album. And honestly, right before we went on tonight, I got the email he sent us. He sent us the first edit of Yosemite. So the song is called Yosemite, and it's one of, right now, 14 new songs we have finished. They are completed. We just need to go back through and sort of make sure all the parts are what we want them to be. But we do have demos of all 14, technically, because I have that acoustic version of that new one that I brought to the table. So we have spent the past 2.5 months working on those songs, and for the past couple weeks we actually had to put a pause on that so that we could practice for these two shows we had last night and tonight. But next week we're going to be right back to finishing out what we had agreed upon for the first quarter of this year, which was 20-ish new songs. We're at 14 right now, so I think we're doing pretty good. And I have no doubts we're going to get those other 6 or more. I think it's going to be more, to be honest. We're on a roll right now. And honestly, our evolution in sound that's happening right now with these new songs, I cannot wait until you all hear them. Seriously, it's awesome. I get jittery thinking about how amazing these new songs are. Aren't they? They're just awesome, man. I can't wait. The stories that I'm writing lyrically and musically, what these guys are pumping out.
The creative juices are really flowing really hard right now. So it's we're running at 100 miles an hour, 1,000 miles an hour right now between shows and writing, and we're in full force. And we can't wait for everybody to be a part of this year. We're going to have a great year this year.
Absolutely.
So, did you record any of these songs, or are they just wrote and ready to go into the studio?
Everything is recorded right now through just demos, just us playing like guerrilla style, with everything mic'd up, playing through it like we would at a live show, and that's what we're using for ourselves to kind of, when we go back to record them for real, we have a basis of what we're going to go from.
Right. We know the general BPM that we want for each song. We have the overall structure of each song. We know where we're going. And the demos were there where we were going basically every time we come into practice, we'd be like, all right, we're going to work on this tonight, because I had a sheet of lyrics. I have so many lyrics going.
Oh, you forgot your phone.
And
shit. Oh my God.
I'll just start from that sentence, honestly. I had a whole Google document that has dozens of lyrics, honestly. Finished songs, I have dozens of them. And that's kind of what we've been pulling from. And Brennan also had, I think, about 6, a handful of lyric songs that he had completed, guitar parts and everything. And I brought some guitar parts with some of my lyrics. And so we just basically went in each day and we're like, all right, how about this one? And, we practice. Our practices are about 3 hours long. And by the end of that 3 hours, we had practiced it a couple times, or maybe even just once. And we're like, all right, we're ready for the demo? Record. And whatever we recorded, that's our demo. We know we have the basic structure. We got it. Next. Moving forward. So.
Okay, so you're putting down demos, and then you're going to go into the studio and fine-tune everything.
Yep. Exactly. Yes. We do want Brennan eventually to record us. We need the correct space for everything to sonically work. Really, we would need some upgraded mics, I think. I'm very confident in Brennan's ability. There's zero doubt in my mind that he can do it. But Mike, we knew that his studio was kind of closing, that location that he'd been in for over 20 years. And so I kind of influenced the guys. I was like, hey, listen, I'm booking the time. We're going in and recording at least one song. We have to. This is an historic moment. We need to get into the studio. So we did, and that's where we're at. So I would like to record with both Brennan and Mike. I don't know. We're at that point where, like, I love Mike.
We're working on getting
awesome.
we're working on getting the songs done, ready to record, and then we're just going to go from there.
Pretty much, yeah. We want to plan out, by the way, for Yosemite, just want to touch one point on that. I don't have a set date on when we're going to actually release this song once it's fully done, because we are going to release it as a single, and the rest of the songs, I don't know if we're going to do whatever those 14 turn into. We might pare those down to like 10 or 11 and eventually release that as an album. But our plan is to release singles and let them marinate for 2, 3, 4 months at a time, and really put a lot of marketing into creating, the TikTok videos while I'm walking around singing the lyrics, those kind of things, and really promote each song, give it its due. We didn't really do that with the first album. We rushed through 10 music video releases in 10 weeks. That was crazy. Like, who does that? We
want to be consistent throughout the year, and everybody look forward to a new song every once in a while, instead of just hitting everybody all at once with a bunch of songs. We want to stay consistent, give every song its due, like Kyle said, for sure.
What's your plans and goals for this year?
Take over the world.
$5 million. No.
We want to be independent musicians that can pay our bills with music, man. That's every band's goal, is to get our music in front of as many people as we possibly can. That's
Absolutely.
The goal.
We want to play as many shows as possible, and the ultimate goal, it might not happen this year. It could. You never know. Yeah. But eventually the goal is to replace all 5 of our salaries with doing what we love, which is this: traveling around, playing music for people, making new fans, making new friends. Because I look at all of our fans, they're our new friends, they're our new family. It really is. When you're in a band and you're sharing your music, your passion with everybody, and they're really into it, that is a very cathartic experience, and I would not replace it with anything.
Yeah, as a musician, it's so hard to relate and with people that are like-minded as you outside of music. So when we play shows, we're with people that we want to be around. You know what I mean? So that's the best thing that we can do is just get out there and play shows and get in front of people that are like-minded, want to hear our music, and we want them to hear our music, and that's all that matters. It's what we want to do.
Okay. Where can people get a hold of you at?
Facebook, TikTok, our website.
I would say just because we have to get these numbers up, it's all we've been told by anybody in this industry. Please go to our Spotify and hit that follow button. Please.
Yeah.
We really need to pump our numbers up because we want to get on a big tour. We want to be a big tour, but we want to jump on a tour. And in order to do that, we need our Spotify numbers up. We need those promoters that are booking those gigs to look at our Spotify and see numbers and see these guys are going to definitely pull a crowd. We know we can and we know we will. We just need our music to get in front of other people. We want you to continue listening to the music, of course.
Yeah.
Share it with your friends, please. Share that Spotify link. Hit that follow button if you haven't. It's free for you to do it. That is the freest way to support your favorite bands.
Yep, for sure.